Yeah.
Oh shit, sorry. Hey guys, it's Strawhead Ninja 89 here.
And Little Miss Rider 09 recording.
Yes, and today we're going to be talking about our thoughts on besides the trailer of The Amazing Spider-Man 2, just our expectations on what to see when it comes to the actual movie itself. So you want to start off?
Sure. You want to use the...
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Hi guys, I'm sorry I'm using my coat. I'm a little chilly today in March. Isn't that messed up? This weather sucks ass.
Yeah.
This is just my quick thoughts on The Amazing Spider-Man 2. As you guys know, I'm pumped up to see the movie. It's coming out in May and only 2 months away already. It's like, dang. 2 months.
Yeah.
2 months already. It's like, oh my god, I got goosebumps just thinking about it.
Yeah.
As you know, Jamie Foxx as Electro, when I saw the trailer, he looked badass.
Yeah, he did.
Badass. He didn't wear that Electro costume from the 60s, looking like Lady Gaga and all that.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
He's like, carry my polka face. Hell no.
Oh hell no, that shit.
It's gonna look
awesome. It looked really good. No, the outfit was just epic to me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Also, Rhino's gonna be in it.
Oh yes.
Can't wait. The Green Goblin's gonna actually make an appearance, and this time he looks scary as hell.
Yeah, not like that robotic.
Oh my god, Power Ranger look. Yeah. Oh my god, the Power Ranger. Go Power Ranger. No, finally they're getting everything right this time. You know. The Amazing Spider-Man should have been the movie that this is like the movie that this movie should have been the first,
it should have actually came out many years ago.
Yeah, but like I said, this was at the time where Hollywood was like
out of their minds.
Yeah. It's like they didn't take serious in what they were doing until I think the Batman franchise proved them.
Yeah, pretty much.
That you can make a story and be truthful to the source material.
Exactly.
Without being a little,
like a little campy at times. Yeah.
Because we need. I mean, it's good to have balance of the comic book.
Yeah. True.
And be a little more. What is it? I'm trying to find more like grounded, but not realistic. Gotta understand between realistic and grounded are two different things.
True, yeah.
Mary Jane, on the other hand, will not be appearing. She was cut off. Shailene Woodley was supposed to play her. It is what it is, really.
Yeah, exactly. It is.
If they ever get a new, Mary Jane will eventually appear in the third one. Please have Elena Santine or a hot redheaded actress to play her, and a very good actress.
Yeah, I know.
Don't have this Kirsten Dunst thing, Oh God. Oh.
No, I know. Oh my God.
She irritated the freak out of me.
Yeah, same here.
So yeah, well we'll talk about Spider-Man 3 a whole nother time because we're just getting.
Oh my god, yeah, I know.
Yeah, we've been talking, but this is Spider-Man 2.
You could write an entire novel on why Spider-Man 3 was the worst, was the shittiest Spider-Man movie we ever seen.
I like the Spider-Man one. I mean, I enjoyed it. And there were a few, problems with it.
Yeah.
Spider-Man 2, on the other hand, I thought it wasn't as good as I expected it to be. It was. I know it was trying to be serious, but it went from. I felt like I was. Is this Spider-Man or this is Catcher in the Rye?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Oh, everyone's phonies. Phonies.
Oh yeah, and also we're Americans. They promote the. Oh my God, yeah. I mean, after the whole 9/11 thing, it started to get way out of hand. I was like, oh my God. I mean, we get it. It was a great tribute the first time you did it. The second time, you're just over exaggerating now, and you're milking the shit out of it. You're literally prostating this damn shit. I mean, we get it. It's a sentimental moment. We get it in American history, but still.
So I can't wait. Hopefully, Spider-Man 2. I didn't like it all that much. And no, Dr. Octopus is not a sympathetic character.
No, he's not.
He's a mad genius.
He's supposed to be one of the most evilest scientists in the series.
Yes, and I don't know if it's just me, but I always thought Sean Penn could play Dr. Octopus, because Sean Penn can play crazy people.
Yeah, he can, yeah.
Have Sean Penn play Dr. Octopus.
Oh my God, yes.
No Norman Osborn, Dr. Octopus. We're already got Chris Cooper as Norman Osborn.
Yeah.
Stop hating.
Yeah, stop hating.
And hopefully I hope Samuel Jackson makes an appearance at the end, so he can join or at least appear in the Avengers.
Yeah, Avengers 2, yeah. Or Spider-Man gets in the Avengers 2.
Yeah. That's really all I have to say on it, so I'll go back to you.
Yeah. What she pretty much said is almost kind of the same thing I would pretty much say. The trailer just got it really hyped me up. I really think this is going to be the movie that most people are going to like more. People kind of bitched about The Amazing Spider-Man around, 2 years. I just realized.
Yeah. Dang.
2 years. Wow. And we were just talking about this many years ago when it was in development.
Yeah, I know.
Gee, I can't believe it's been that long already. Well, not too long, but still, honestly, it feels like an eternity. But, yeah. People bitched about it because, it's an origin story. We already know how it happens. It's yeah, but look what happened years ago when you try to tell the origin story. It was shit.
It was rushed. It wasn't.
It was rushed. You made Peter Parker look like one of those nervous the kid that would never ever get up and speak for himself and shit like that. They were the most the way they did Peter Parker and Mary Jane. They were the most awkward couple.
I know.
In that actual.
It's how all of a sudden, from her not talking to him to actually all of a sudden they talk to each other out of nowhere. It's where was
here? You get Peter Parker, trying to impress Mary. He's trying to be the character that he was in the actual comic books. Peter Parker. He actually, got more involved with Mary Jane. He actually even started to date her. He actually started to do things that in the original, the Randy films, that never happened.
Yeah. Well, actually, Gwen Stacy.
Well, Gwen Stacy, yeah. Well,
Yeah. Well, yeah. Gwen Stacy. Well, of course she.
Oh yeah.
Spoiler: dies.
Yeah, she did.
In the third Spider-Man, the actress Bryce Dallas Howard that played Gwen Stacy, she didn't really do all that much.
Not really, no.
She was just there to be, love
just
triangle.
in front of the camera and look, here's some money.
Yeah, I mean,
that's all it really
and people who were fans of the character got really pissed at Remy.
Yeah.
Even they were pissed at her for she wasn't in the first movie. Why can't you just say? It's funny because even Nostalgia Crew admitted why couldn't they just have Gwen Stacy as the first lover, have Mary Jane in the sequel?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that would have made so.
Yeah, much but sense. I don't.
Yeah, and plus, the way that Peter's uncle actually died also was actually more dramatic, I would say, than the original films. And plus, I could kind of I don't know. I mean, yeah, it was kind of the same atmosphere. I mean, the first one did sort of do that, also, right? But I think here I felt more. Yeah. And not to mention when it comes to the actual villain itself from the Origin comics, I thought they did Reptile completely well. I thought he was a much better suited villain. I mean, when they got Green Goblin, the first Spider-Man, I don't know what they were thinking. They were screwing around with most of the temperings of the comic book, and I'm like, what? The Lizard was actually terrifying. He was actually the most demonic thing. He would turn the entire planet into all these reptilians, and I'm like, holy shit, this is actually. Yeah,
he actually did that. He even did that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's how.
In the comics, even in the cartoon series, he did that.
Yeah, exactly. And I was like, okay, this is actually pretty good. He's actually doing. And when it comes to the dialogue between the characters, there's no campiness. There's no I'll throw in some really corny joke here. I'll throw one corny joke there. Or, when it came to the conversation with Green Goblin.
Oh my God.
In God's name took that seriously. I mean,
he's like, here's what I was saying.
Yeah, exactly. He's just there chilling, what up, Spider-Man?
Yeah, and if you watch the films now, I mean, if you watch the 3 trilogies now, it's what did I see in it that was, aside all the action and all that, I said, I was 13 when this movie came out.
Exactly, I was still younger. I didn't really know any better, growing up. I thought it was an amazing movie. Like, oh my god, the action. I'm like, okay, I need to dive. When I got older, I dived deeper into the comics, and I'm like, oh, now I see why people are kind of a little iffy about this.
Yeah.
Okay. And I was like, wow, this isn't that good. I'm like, wow, okay, I don't know what I was thinking. The first Spider-Man only being the more tolerable one.
Yeah, I mean, the sequel, to me, it was meh. I didn't like it as much as the first one. Even though, I don't know why people think the sequel was better. I think it's because the dialogue was a little bit better.
Yeah.
But still, there were, being Spider-Man No More, which, it was just, in the comics, Spider-Man got blamed for, what is it, doing something he didn't, and the city was against him, and then he stopped being Spider-Man, but he still was helping people.
Yeah, he was still helping people, but then he was doing it for the wrong reason, and then the city turned against. I remember that. Yeah.
But in the film, he just stopped being Spider-Man because to be with Mary Jane.
Yeah, to be with Mary Jane.
But she was still acting like a bitch.
Yeah, she was. Yeah.
I'm like, dude, what do you see in her? She's treating you like crap, and yet you still want to.
That's what she sees.
What is this? What is this? Love the Way You Lie music video? What the hell?
You want to see like Eminem in the background?
Yeah, and Rihanna just gonna stand there. Oh shit! Well, that song came out like years later.
Yeah, I know. That was like in the next decade.
But that song would have been good for the soundtrack.
Yeah, exactly. Just have something on fire and everything.
Yeah. Stand there and watch me burn. Because that's not a relationship.
No,
it's
not. That's not true love at all.
He still wants to be in her pants, really.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It doesn't matter. He just wants the booty.
Yeah, he wants to oink. He just wants to boink her. That's all he wants.
Boink her.
But Spider-Man 2, I think, I know there was people when Emma Stone, who plays Gwen Stacy, said that Mary Jane loved Spider-Man, but Gwen loved Peter Parker, and people got really angry when she said that. I think what she means by it is that in the comics, Mary Jane, of course, does have a crush on Spider-Man. She doesn't know that's Peter Parker until, since they were neighbors, she finds out that is Peter Parker, and she says, I wear a mask just like you.
Yeah.
But that was later on. But Gwen always loved Peter. She didn't even know. In fact, in the comics, Gwen didn't know that Peter was Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I know in the Ultimate she does.
Yeah.
But that's different.
Yeah.
But she still loved him.
Yeah, that's the thing.
So that's basically what she means. That's what she means.
Yeah.
I think that's what she means. It's like, you're in love with someone who's wearing a mask or,
Yeah.
But at the end, Mary Jane, in fact, does love Peter, or something. That's basically what she meant.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, what the hell was she talking about? I'm not talking about the movies. I'm talking about the comic books.
And I'm like,
stop hating on Emma Stone.
I know, yeah.
Stop hating.
Why are you hating?
Exactly. I'm like, I should get a wristband that said, why are you hating?
Yeah. Also, the point I was trying to make across now, actually, was that this movie, I think a lot of people can actually enjoy. I mean, for the people who bitch about the whole origin thing, I think they will enjoy this more because it actually continues off from where the origins last left off. And, people will see like, oh, wow, this is something new. I may actually like this or whatever. But then, of course, you still got the other 50% who are like, no, what? I like these films are so much better. I grew up with them, with my sisters and all that shit. Like, it was nostalgia. And I'm like, how, really? Don't like.
And then it said, did you ever read the? It's like, do you ever read the comic books? No. Then get onto it.
Then you better start researching, or you can't find no comics. There's Amazon. Look for some digital comics and shit.
Yeah. And this whole Peter Parker, great power comes great responsibility thing that he didn't say.
Yeah.
Actually, he said it, but it was more a little bit more different.
Yeah, it was more.
But there was still meaning in there.
Yeah, it was still meaning. Yeah, I'll admit that.
Because in the first one, the whole great power comes great responsibility thing, that was being said over and over and over.
They prostated that so much.
But yet he didn't, like, Peter Parker was still acting like,
Yeah, I know. He was still acting like a douche.
And besides, in the comic book, actually, it wasn't said. It was in a narration bubble.
Yeah.
So it wasn't said.
It was just like something they kind of grabbed. I think that was closer to.
Yeah. I know in the Ultimate, Ben Parker actually does say it, but like I said, it was said, but in a different way.
Yeah. In a different.
But yet people just want to complain about the stuff that.
Yeah, I was like, why can't you say it that way? It's like, well, then don't watch the movie if you're gonna be like that. Then. Like, you have to nitpick like every single thing. It's just like annoying.
Oh God.
It's like, yeah.
And yet he wasn't emo in this movie.
Yeah. No. Oh yeah. Oh, definitely. That was a plus.
No, he was a teenager. Well, we were all teenagers. We all went through
Yeah, we all went through our changes and our mood swings and stuff like that. And that's exactly why I love this. This is why I love him as Peter Parker more, because he acted more like us as teenagers when we grew up. And I could relate to that. I was growing up. I had my mood swings. I was going through some changes and crap like that. So it all makes sense. Peter Parker was just. In the Randy films, I don't know what he was trying to be.
He was like Butters from South Park.
Yeah, I know. He was just trying to be the guy who just wants to fit into everything.
I want to talk to you.
Gonna play Hello Kitty Adventure.
Oh God. Oh yeah. Butters. I was like, I'm gonna kill you if you don't get the Warcraft.
Yeah.
He was Butters in that series.
Yeah, very much. Yeah.
And Mary Jane was Wendy Tessberger.
Yeah.
And Harry was Stan.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, and two things before we wrap this up.
Yeah.
James Franco, the one that played Harry Osborn, didn't like the Amazing Spider-Man. What's your thought on that?
Wait, who didn't like the Amazing?
James Franco, the one that played Harry Osborn in the.
Oh, in the Randy films.
What do you think that he, said that it was?
He didn't like the Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah, because it wasn't.
Oh, actually, it wasn't too campy.
Yeah.
It wasn't campy enough for him.
And
this is too serious.
Yeah, exactly. and Willem Dafoe said that the Amazing Spider-Man was too senile.
But too senile?
Willem Dafoe, the one that played Norman Osborn.
Yeah.
Said it was too not senile, cynical. Sorry, cynical. I think that's what.
What?
That's what he said.
Cynical.
What are your thoughts on that? I said senile. Sorry, my bad.
No. I'm just saying though, like. No, I know what you're trying to mean. I'm like...
What do you think, do you think it's their opinion, but what do you think,
it's their opinion. I mean, maybe it's not really their type of, like, movie or whatever. I guess it's not really meant for them. I mean, I guess because since they worked on the original film...
Yeah.
Maybe they think, like, in this whole new level of change, it's like... maybe they feel a little uncomfortable about it or whatever. So I mean, I can understand it's their opinion. I mean, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I'm
not saying you're wrong. They're stupid.
Yeah,
we're not saying that.
I'm not saying that either. I'm just saying, I mean, it's his opinion. If he doesn't care too much for the newest reboots of the Amazing Spider-Man comic books, I don't mind. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna say, oh, you're an idiot, just for liking this and that.
Mhm.
It's just that, that's the thing.
But even then, they didn't act like, they weren't portray the characters of it right either.
Yeah, that's the thing, yeah. But the thing is, they're contradicting themselves because they didn't act like the proper characters they were supposed to be. So that's the thing. I mean, true, they could say whatever they want about this new franchise, but what's the, there's no difference. You still did a shitty job on your roles.
But you know who actually liked the movie?
Who?
Sam Raimi.
Oh my God.
He first was afraid to watch the film, but then when he saw it, he said he loved it.
Wow.
I'm like...
That shows something right there.
Apparently, he might have saw something that he didn't, probably... What is it? Like, he directed the film. He probably would have like, damn, I should have done this,
Yeah, I know. Like, wow. Maybe I should have made it that way. Wow. It gave him, like, a second thought on, like... how this was going to be portrayed. It's like, think it's a little bit too late for that.
Yeah, I mean, even he was a fan of the comic books. He was a fan of Spider-Man, but it was like he wanted to make his own version.
Yeah, that's what it is. So,
but
right.
It's funny. Like these two actors didn't really care for the film, but what the director of the film actually really did.
Wow.
I was like, okay. So that's really interesting. It's really it's cool that he actually saw the flaws he did and
so I guess he realized all the flaws and all the mistakes and then like why the fans were kind of betraying his vision and pretty much his own adaptation instead of taking it from the original source material. I can kind of understand now how how he feels now. So I guess as the old saying goes, people learn from their mistakes. And that's exactly I guess what Ramsey is going through pretty much after seeing the first take of it.
Yeah, well, he's doing the Evil Dead. I guess that's why he did the remake of the Evil Dead. Maybe he wanted a few.
Yeah, true.
So I give him respect.
Yeah, I gotta give him props for that.
Yeah. Instead of saying, "Oh, this movie sucks. I done a better job." Blah blah blah. Like, I hate people like that.
Yeah, exactly. Like, granted, at least he wasn't like a complete douchebag.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll give him that. He just said, I liked it. I thought it was fantastic. Like. And I was like, okay, that's fair enough.
Yeah, I just wanted to point that out there, guys.
No, I didn't even know that
I
either.
know. I read it on Facebook. I read it on
crazy.
So yeah, I'm actually You see?
Yeah.
You see? Stop hating.
Exactly. See, the freaking director of your freaking nostalgia movies says that this is better than way back then. That tells you something right there. That tells that you gotta open your minds and think before you say shit and diss other fucking directors and nitpick about everything. Think before you speak.
Read the comics.
Read the comics.
Stop being in denial.
Read a book. Read a book.
I know. Okay, so I guess that's all we have to say.
Like, damn, wow.
So any other? Okay, before we wrap up, is there any other other films you're looking for in this summer? Because I know Amazing Spider-Man 2 is coming out. Can't wait. Any other summer films you're looking forward to?
Wow.
X-Men: Days of Future Past. Your thoughts?
Yeah.
What?
Maybe I'll see how.
Captain America: Winter Soldier.
Fuck yes. Fuck yes.
Yes.
I love the first one. Oh my god, yes.
Winter Soldier is some ass kicking.
I know.
Oh, Transformers: Extinction. That's coming out. What are your thoughts on it? Or you can care less?
I can care less now because it was like the fourth film now?
Yeah, fourth and last film, I think.
Oh, thank Jesus. That's all I say on that.
Oh, and last but not least, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles reboot. Oh, damn.
Another great franchise raped. Oh, goody. That should be interesting.
I'm not gonna go see that movie.
I mean, it gives me a bad taste in my mouth.
Megan Fox.
It reminds me of Scooby-Doo all over again.
Megan Fox as April O'Neil. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say, it gives me a freaking, like...
nausea feeling.
Yes, I mean, it did the Transformers, TMNT. Hell, even fucking Scooby-Doo I thought was like,
What's next he's gonna do? Hello Kitty? I don't care. Hello Kitty movie.
Or Barney or something.
Oh, damn.
Barney 2014.
Oh, 2014.
Sega's is watching this whole lot.
Okay, well, that's all for now, guys. So, this is Little Miss Writer. Hopefully we'll do more videos. Hopefully we'll do the Amazing Spider-Man 2 review. Hopefully.
Oh, yeah, once that comes out in the next 2 months.
Yeah, we'll go see it and we'll do a review on it.
Yes, definitely.
And other things.
It's coming out towards my birthday.
Damn.
Yeah, it's coming on my birthday.
Okay, so this is Little Miss Red 09.
And Straw Hat Ninja 89.
Have a wonderful, crappy March, wedding March.
Crappy March day. And pray for no snow.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want snow.